So, I just got back from seeing Halloween Ends, the final Halloween movie. I've already made a video about my hopes for the movie, and I just wanted to make a follow-up video to that one, and just say if my hopes for the movie were fulfilled. And, starting off, just my general thoughts on the movie. It's a good movie. It's actually a really good movie. But the thing is, I don't think it's a good Halloween movie. I think the movie is well made. I think that it's clear that the people making the movie wanted to tell this story. And I can see that a lot of effort went into it to make it a good movie. But the thing is, it's not really about Michael Myers. The leaks were true. People reported before the movie came out that it would be more of a movie centered on this character, Corey, and it is. It's really just focused on Corey. And, the story they do tell with Corey is really good. It's really good. It's a really fantastic story. But the thing is, it isn't about Michael Myers. But it feels like they had a really cool story, but they didn't know how to make it a Halloween movie. The thing is, Corey just dies. Corey just kills himself, and he dies, near the end of the movie. And they don't, wrap up his story. It's not really finished. It feels unfinished. And they were clearly setting up for him to be the next Michael Myers. But then, this is the last Halloween movie, so they had to, tie up all the loose ends, so they killed him off. It really feels like they had a really cool story about the next Michael Myers, but then they remembered that they were making the last movie, so they had to kill him off, so it could really be the last movie. And, the movie is much less focused on actual, kills, and it's way more focused on, the aftermath. It's really just focused on, how Michael has impacted people and less about what Michael is doing. It really just feels like an epilogue to Halloween Kills, and less a finale movie. Halloween Kills actually wrapped up a lot of loose ends. And it feels like they wanted to make Halloween Kills a much longer movie, but then they decided to make just one more movie, and they had to make it its own, so they threw in the Corey story. Because it feels like an extra hour of Halloween Kills fused with that story about, the Corey kid. The thing is, even though I really do think that the actual movie is a really good movie, there are some, parts about Corey's story that I really don't like. They just kill him off, just like that. Even though he's arguably has more screen time than Laurie, they just kill him off. And I do like them, making him the next Michael Myers, and they do, try to actually have the movie, build up to him being this, killer, but they don't take enough time to actually make it believable that someone would just go from being an innocent person to the next Michael Myers. It really just feels like they cut out, 30 minutes of the movie where they actually, developed characters and everything. And this movie, I would gladly say that this is a great movie if they released a director's cut in the near future, with 30 or 45 extra minutes on the movie, that would, develop the story more and, give more depth into it. That would really make this, one of the best, Michael Myers Halloween movies. But for now, it's just, it's better than Halloween Kills, but it's definitely not as good as 2018 or the original. And to answer the question of if this movie fulfilled my hopes for it, it did. It does fulfill all my hopes for the movie. I said that I wanted them to just truly kill off Michael, and just make it so there's absolutely no way for him to come back. And they do that. They, show on screen Michael just getting stabbed and stabbed and stabbed, and then they show his throat being slit, and they show how much blood he's losing, and that he's really, dying. And I was worried that they were just gonna leave it at that, and be yeah, he's dead. But, I know from past movies that no matter how much damage Michael gets, he's gonna come back. And I was getting, frustrated, and I was are you really just going to leave it at that? Just slit his throat and just leave his body? But they don't. They actually hammer in that Michael is dead, and they, take him to a trash compactor, and they show on screen every bone in his body breaking, his skin being torn apart, and his brain being crushed into bits. And it just really, really hammers in that Michael is dead. That Michael is not coming back. And I really like that. And they also fulfill other hopes. And one of my other hopes is that they would show that Michael is injured. And I just wanted them to show that Michael is very badly injured. And they really do, do that. They really show that, Michael is limping and that he's struggling to, hold knives. And maybe that's why Michael actually, got Corey to kill people for him because Michael can't really do it himself as much. And I really like that. And my last hope for the movie was that it's a good movie. I just hoped that it would be a good movie. And it is. It's a really good movie. But just to sum up my thoughts on the entire movie, it's a really, really good movie, just not a really good Michael Myers Halloween movie. But what did you think? Did you like the movie? Have you not seen it yet? Did you see it in the theater? Did you see it on Peacock? Tell me in the comments. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope I see you at my next video. Bye!